Welcome to TLC, the live chat.
Oh, you guys, man, you have lost it.
All right, okay. Welcome to TLC, the live chat.
Where real talk meets real life. I'm Tina.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Cassie. Nothing's off limits. Expect deep chats, belly laughs, and a few wait, what moments.
It's unfiltered, unapologetic, and all heart. If you can do this, you've got this.
It's live.
Botox. All right, so I've actually had Botox twice because at the time I was having a little bit of a, you're starting to age. Actually, you know what? Do you know the real reason? And this is legit. I have a crease between my brows, and because I'm so OCD, it's crooked, and it just was pissing me off. I'm like, it could at least be really central.
I think it's unique.
No,
I've never noticed.
It's actually crooked.
That.
And legit, that was more the point, that the actual line was crooked. So I was like, how can I get rid of this?
Does the
Botox
take the line away?
So I went in, and I do believe in aging, trying gracefully.
Well, I don't think you can't believe in it. It happens. The alternative is death.
You know what I mean.
It's not a conspiracy theory that we age.
It might be.
Okay. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Aging gracefully.
Yeah. So I thought, no worries, and, I thought I'll go in, see what happens, and I spoke to a doctor, and she's like, yeah, we can totally do that. Now, do you want filler or Botox? And
What's the difference?
that's it. I thought, I don't know, no idea. I don't know about this shit. Just make the line go away, or not as deep or crooked or whatever. I said, what's the difference? She said, well, filler's like a different thing, and that's, more permanent, but sometimes you have to put more in, it's more cost, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just like, Botox, that's fine. She sort of explained it. Make you sign forms. There's shit that can go wrong and whatever.
Because it's poison.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. They actually ask you questions about your mental health.
Right. What kind of questions?
Like, basically, are you of right mind? Have you been experiencing sad times? They're actually sort of just checking off that you're of right mind, that you're not, like, there's a few questions in there that are like, are you okay? Of course, you know what, like, I probably wasn't at the time.
Did you lie and say you were of sound mind?
I'm trying to say.
No, did you? Because if you say, no, I'm not, I'm pretty messed up, would they go through with it?
Yeah, of course you're going to go, yeah, no, totally.
But
great.
interesting. I wonder if you did say, actually, no, I'm in the middle of a depressive episode right now, for example. I don't think they'd turn you away because they're still going to take your money.
Yeah.
They just need it on paper.
Yeah. So anyway, I tick the boxes, get the Botox done. You don't see anything for a little while. You have all these red marks. Needles don't bother me. Now, it's funny because I don't like pharmaceuticals and I'm not big on all that stuff. But the vanity thing or the OCD thing of just make that go away, I'm happy. And she goes, oh, do you want some around the eyes and stuff? No, I don't.
Oh, they're
want
trying
that.
to add.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy
upsell.
with the crow's feet and whatever. I just don't want a crooked line between my brows. It pisses me off every morning. I'm OCD and I don't want that there. And it looks harsh. Anyway, so they do all that. And after about 2 weeks, you start to see the effects. And it didn't get rid of it completely. Just
Did you love
softened it. To be honest, to begin with, I was a bit disappointed. I'm like, oh, I can still see it.
What
like
did you
it's still
expect?
there.
It like to be just disappeared.
Smooth. Now, I don't know whether filler would have done that or whatever, but also they talk about how much you want put in there. And I don't know, you're the expert. I wouldn't have a clue. And then after a little while, I went to another clinic because I'd moved, and I thought, oh, yep, I'll go back and get that done again. Now, I saw a different bird, and she was from Melbourne, and she was in a high-profile place, and she talked and discussed and looked at my forehead. Oh, you got a few lines on there. Maybe we can just fill that out a bit more. And inadvertently,
to make you paranoid.
Yeah, all I really cared about was that crooked line. I didn't really care about the forehead because it's not so bad. And next thing, I'm sort of going, oh yeah, okay. Like, she didn't coerce me, but she's sort of pointing out stuff, and I'm like, all right. Yeah, just fill that shit up. Let's see what happens. So she injects the crap out of it.
So with the cost, can I ask?
Yeah.
Every time they put an injection in, is that up? Like
I think it's per mil or something, or cc or something.
So what they do is they do a consult, and then they talk about what you want and how many mil and what outcome do you want, all that sort of stuff. And you see all those horror things of, like, people looking like cats, and I didn't want that. I just wanted one crooked line in the middle of my brows gone. So I went very gingerly, and it does cost. Like,
is
you
it?
know, at the
can
time,
I ask how much it is? Because I've got no idea.
Okay, so at the time I was in the mines, so I had a bit of money, of course, to spend on it. I think it was about $370 just for
your forehead,
just for that little crease.
And
in the middle
how long
there.
is that supposed to last for?
Good question. I've had it a few years ago now, so I think they said like 3 to 4 months. So she said it depends on. Also, they said, sometimes some people's bodies dissolve it really quickly. So some people, it might last for 3 months. Some people might last for 6 months.
Yeah.
But then they're sort of like, you'll need to come back every 3 to 4 months and get this done. So anyway, I didn't for ages, and I went back, saw this other bird, and she's telling me all about it, and she sort of blew me with, I've been in Melbourne in a high-profile cosmetic centre, and she's done all this, and she knows exactly what she's doing. So next minute I'll get my forehead filled up. It costs a lot more, by the way. And it was the worst experience. I felt like I had a hematoma, like cranial massive. It felt with the weird, so much pressure. I felt like my forehead was protruding. It sort of put pressure on my brows, so I constantly felt like my eyes were trying to shut.
That's horrible.
It was for weeks.
Is it painful when they actually put it in?
Oh, it's an injection.
Okay.
But yeah, that, like I said, that doesn't really bother me. I'm really good with pain. But I had headaches. I just felt really stressed. Like, I was just like, this feels so weird. And when because it takes a couple of weeks to kick in, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I just looked constantly in the mirror and felt like I had a weird forehead.
Did we see you? Was that when you were living in
No,
Cairns?
I was up north.
So we never saw that?
No. And I just felt like my forehead looked weird. But no one ever said anything.
Yeah.
After that, never again. Yeah. And I did get a little bit of lip filler in my lip.
You come to Adelaide that time, and remember I seen it straight away. I'm like, did you get lip filler? You're like,
Yeah.
Can't get anything past Tina.
But again, like, I went in there and I was so, I do not want to look like those girls with the big louver lips. Like, my motivation for that was you get your deep lines in the top of your lip, and I just wanted them smoothed out a bit. And I've pretty thin lips, so I was like, I'll just give it a little bit of a go, you know. Yeah. And I actually got filler, which you could feel. It was like a worm around the outside of your lips. You could feel it. And I have since obviously learned a lot about it. Would never do it again. Filler especially, they say it breaks down, so that they say you're going to, again, you have to come back. It breaks down after this so much. I can still feel it there, but it's broken up. And that was a few years ago now. And they've done x-rays of people's faces with filler in.
I've seen
and
that.
It's like unbelievable. The filler moves around their face.
Disgusting.
Doesn't dissolve properly. That's why you see those women sometimes in Hollywood where it's all gone wrong. They've had so much filler that it all coagulates sort of, and just pockets everywhere and just clags up underneath their skin. It doesn't dissolve properly. It's a toxin.
We need to know this.
Yeah,
All these
like
young girls that are going and doing this who are in their 20s.
Preventative, and that's how they sell it, preventative.
What do you mean preventative?
Botox.
So that you don't get the wrinkles in the first place. They fill you with Botox and fillers so you don't get... But think about this, right? In your face are all the muscles, and they're trying to relax the muscles so that you don't get the wrinkles. Mm-hmm. But if you don't go to the gym, if you don't work a muscle, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? Yeah. So you're not keeping that muscle toned. So when the Botox wears off, you're going to be twice as saggy.
So the more you do it...
you're a lifelong client.
The more you do it, the more you have to do it.
Yeah. And it's
poison. Never going to end. So if you're in your 20s and you're starting to do that...
Oh, my God. How do they afford anyone in their 20s afford anything at this point? With the nails, the tan, the hair, the Botox, the filler... Like, what else is there?
Yeah, I'm so glad we didn't have all that.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what blows my mind too is there's so many girls and you look at their lips and they're perfect. They're pouty, beautiful lips. And then they think, oh, I need bigger lips. And their lips are literally perfect. Then they go get it done. But what happens is they get it filled and then they're watching all these images on this is my take, watching all these images on Kardashians and Kardashians.
We love the Kardashians.
Yeah, I actually do. Lauren and I. Lauren and I. Yeah, we talk.
I don't like anything they stand for or whatever, but I do watch it.
But you enjoy the entertainment.
I'm a closet Kardashians watcher.
Anyway, they see all these images on Insta with bigger and bigger lips. Now, if you seriously look at it and go, that looks ridiculous. So what happens, I think, is they get a bit of filler in their lips, then they see someone else and then all their friends are getting it and they get bigger lips too. It's like, you just like, oh my gosh. And you're like, but you look and you go, these girls are beautiful. They don't need these massive luba lips. And then I've noticed now there is a few people getting them dissolved and they are just could look gorgeous. But what it is, it's desensitizing. They're seeing the images so much that it becomes normal to have big luba lips, but it's because they're pumping the images out. They make it not look weird. You know what I'm saying?
But they will go in stages and this is the problem with going with trends, right? Because in 5-10 years' time, the natural look will be in. And then all of these been doing it for so long, they're not going to be able to go back to natural. And then obviously...
It's a bit like eyebrows, because remember everybody wanted really skinny.
Thin again, but they're going back to thin.
And then we wanted fatter ones and now skinny ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you just stay with what you've got, then you'll always be on trend.
Yeah.
A lot of the older Hollywood stars now are actually getting everything dissolved and going back to natural, and good on them. Yeah.
And have you noticed, I do see a few people who have started getting Botox quite young, and sometimes, quite often, they looked prettier before they got the Botox.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But it's addictive, so then they get more and more and more, and they're getting less and less attractive.
Yeah, there's a disorder there or something. It's
actually
wrong.
sad because, like you said, a lot of these people are beautiful. And they, look amazing before they even start doing it.
Doctors and nurses that are doing it, they need to be held accountable.
Oh, it's a multi-million-dollar business.
Isn't everything?
Yeah, but also then you got dental clinics that are bringing it in, and they all get in on it because they're like, oh, we can get injectables here, and a little side hustle in their dental clinic, and it's just all about
everywhere though. Like you just go down to the local shopping centre here, 4 places at least that have always got aesthetic nurse on today, injectable nurse on today, walk in, so many meals or CCs or whatever it is.
Can you sue if they bodge it?
No.
Yeah, so they can't be
signing waivers and But look, again, each to their own. If that's what makes you happy and you want to do that, you do you. I just think it's sad that there's so many beautiful women out there sort of mutilating their face or just having that skewed perception of themselves because they got bombarded by images, but that not the norm, but it becomes normal to have massive lips. So, and can I just say though, you ask most men, my husband was really not happy. He's never stopped me. He's always been very much, you know, but he was not happy about me. He was legit like, you look beautiful now. Like, I don't care that you've got, why do you need to do that? And most men don't like that.
No,
but really,
porn addiction, that's another topic. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are we going back to the side hustle?
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, I know. Because your sexy voice.
Oh my God. Oh.
How weird, because I actually cringe at my voice.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so
It's
sexy.
so sexy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get that. But
Really?
Yeah,
You
I
don't know
I think I
that?
sound like a bloke.
What?
What? No
Yeah.
No,
way.
you
Or
sound
just
hot.
annoying.
No, that's
Oh
me.
my God. Someone comment how sexy
Yeah.
Cassie's voice is and that she should open up her own side hustle.
So my take
Take
on
home.
it, my take was probably stay away from it.
It's great you've had experience,
Yeah,
though,
that's
because there's
right.
no point the three of us sitting
But,
here saying
like I
Botox is
say,
bad, but with
you
no
know,
experience.
I'm all for people doing what makes them happy. You know, if that's what you want to do, I don't judge or anything, but this is just my experience, and I've gone and done a bit of research. I've looked at women. I've looked at the whole concept of it. And, yeah, I'm just going to try and age disgracefully.
Disgracefully. You are aging very
have wrinkles,
gracefully.
but
You look amazing.
Apparently I have a sexy voice. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
But you
yeah.
also have a sexy
So all they have to
face.
do is close their eyes and listen to me, not look at my face.
I thought we were keeping this PG, Cassie.
Oh, no, I'm not okay, that's right. So,
Good
I'm out.
night.
good night.
Funny.
Thanks for listening to the live chat. We don't want to offend anyone. We're not experts. We're just talking about personal opinions, and we want you to live your life and make your own decisions.
Kind of covers everything. Yeah, that's it.